Mela, guys, nilqakom għall-episodju ieħor ta' Malta podcast, kif qed taraħna ħafna libsin polit, Dwayne għandu ingravata, which is very...
Ismaj, ma konċ taf x'inqalli dolodu, sorry, mhux dolodu, fil-WhatsApp group chat għalli isma' il-best polit. Imma miż biss għalli, guys. Miż biss, ma qallix bil-blazer, inġmetlix bil-blazer.
Oh, yeah, whatever. Imma, to be honest, kemm nidher polit, u ħanajdulkom għal xiex nidru politi, għax għanna future MEP, Mr. James Ryder!
Guys, ma kellkom xalfejn tibsuqek. Jina ġejt naqra iktar komdu għallu.
Sorry, fil-qasir, James. Importanti dejjem fil-qasir.
Fil-qasir. Importanti fil-qasir. Hemm ċans ħad ismaħħa xi tliet darbi oħra biex tkun taf.
U tiċċajta.
Probably isjed.
Ċara più. Tlaqna l-intro u lura ma' James.
Mux ħajkonna podcast, kulħadd għandu podcast, il-buċer ta' wara għandu podcast. U mux podcast.
Guys, għedinaw kif għattilkom għanna l-James Ryder maħna li laqat istedina tagħna li huwa very busy person palissa James. La, it came back again. All right. Jista' jkun hemm xi ħaġa naqra fuck up bil-kameras għax dal-kamera ma nafx x'inhu jagħmel. This is actually the good camera u xort qed jiffakja. So naqbad jekk tarawni fin-news qabad il-kamera u għadbuċu xogħol baħar wara llum tieħdu xalik.
Good camera understatement issa nġibu naqab nġibu bestja guys coming soon.
Anyway, mela kif ħanajdilkom mela llum għandna l-James Ryder ma ħankellmuh għalhekk il-bisna politi għax obviously meta l-ewwel darba li ħajkonna xi ħadd importanti f'dan il-podcast biex għax l-oħrajn mhux importanti kella ħadd mhu ġej iktar.
Leon hu
U Leon jieħu l-żupp ġaġi, jista' jieħu għalih ġaġi. Mela, vera, l-ewwel darba li għandna xi ħadd li li jista' jkun a member of parliament fl-Ewropea, MEP, xajdu MEP, tajb qed ngħidu stja bomba. Ħanajdilkom fuq l-sponsors u affertek għax inkella jiġru warajja u ma jtunix flus li dejjem importanti. Milli jidher għandna bżonn anke kamera
flus guys issa.
Mela, ningrazzjaw il-Planet Consoles ta' ħanut tal-geeks li kollu kollox, pereżempju dak il-ħanut dak il-inkwatru dejjem ta' Peacemaker, Toys, Collectibles, Funko Pops li tridu ħajkun jgħat emmek. Ukoll solo Caffe li għamlinna l-kafe, kena incident bil-kafe l-ewwel imma.
Ashley basikament, mela kull maw, kellu noqgħod nimsaħjien, jista s-seftura tiegħu.
Jina għalhekk inġibek,
bis-serjetà.
Solo Caffe li sibuhom naxxar u kol tinsewx għandna l-Patrion, diġà għandna ħafna Patrons, għandna 9 members fisser ningrazzjawkom Chefski. So yes, jek tridu iktar extra content and shit like that. Patreon tagħna hija tawek. Issa naddu għal James Ryder. Inti għad trid 2 minutes of our time l-ewwel trid titkellimna xi ħaġa l-ewwel qedtilna.
Kemm xtaqt nirringrazzjakom tal-intuni. Issa jiena I'm a fellow geek like you guys. U fil-fatti għandi kollezzjoni kbira ta' nerd stuff. U xtaqt nagħti xi ħaġa lilkom as a thank you tal-istedina. Dawn huma the first edition Digimon 1999 first series booster packs.
Oh my god, bro.
For you.
Oh my god, bro.
One for you. Original packing, cardboard backing, kollox.
Tal-ostja.
Da.
Dan qed your
Oh my god, bro.
Very cool.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Bro. Oh my god.
Marcos, dewa.
Marcos, il-button pusher, ja madonna, li mux inti.
Thank you, ħafna James.
Thank you,
ħafna. Għanet pawar biex ma waqqawx il-kafe fuq.
Pawarajja. Għax daw, it's a one of a kind. Xema kemm il-kafe mek ukoll. Marcos, nawlu Marcos.
One. Okay, tajjeb.
Ara ma tqattawx Marcos, għax jekk tqattaw nqatta lilek.
Bilħa, uri wahda l-kamera li l-ek nifsek, Marcos. Marcos għamilna improvement, ġibni kamera u mikrofon. Fisser thank you għal nerġa' ningrazzjaw il-patrons u hekk li ġibna extra microphone għal Marcos għax kulħadd beda jgħid li Marcos mhux qed jisimgħu sew, s'issa jisimgħu. U ġib l-ingravata wkoll rispett lejk ukoll ara vera.
Il-goal kien biex naw dressjaw James u onestament.
Le irnexxielkom jien kont it-t-shirts xi t-shirt ta' Deadpool jaffa. Ħani bes kull lajt tal-inqas.
La.
Imma le, erbaħtuli l-lum.
Mela, ħanibdew fuq ħaġa. Di li kelli ħafna questions għax jinat jek għandkom xi questions għal James, l-iktar ħaġa li saqsewna li ħanaddi għalilek is-soltu.
Of course.
Kif ġiġġo moħħok li toħroġ għal MEP? That's it.
Ma ngħidlek is-sew, dana kien iż-żmien meta kont għadni qed naħdem mal-bej, aħna konna għadna active bħala The Boys.
Yes.
U kelli show jismu The Brimmer and Ryder Show, jienu ma sieħbi Nathan Brimmer. U kellna sketch jismu Partit u Mela Zob.
Okay.
Fej ikun hemm politician u jiġu xaba ġurnalisti jgħidu isma' inti ħataqtanna t-taxxi, inti ħatejġa ġib is-siġar u għal kulħadd jgħid u Mela Zob.
Illa niftaf li niftakru.
Bis-sejda.
Xi ħadd kien bat li xi ħaġa fuq, xi ħadd kien bat fuq kont ippostjah.
Facebook, YouTube.
Naħseb li kellek two viewers wieħed minnhom kien Dwayne.
Jista' jkun.
Naħseb xi ħadd kien batuli.
Anyway, u dak il-lejl konna naraw il-footage u konna u għadna tajt. U eventualment bajna nippjanaw xi ħaġa u started getting more serious, u mbagħad dejna nippjanaw marketing, promotion, manifesto, policy, u eventualment it just turned out li we just have a few months to go qabel ma nagħmel l-announcement on April 1st u just kulħadd bħal u magħluq. Fil-fatti
jien niftakar aħna konna morna laser tag jew nilabu dik tal-VR u għattinna isma' guys fi April 1st I'm announcing għadni dixinejka s-soltu tiegħek għal April 1st imbagħad
u għattilkom xi just 1 week before. Fil-verità konti din ippjana xi 3 snin.
To be honest biex toħroġ għal dal-affett il-planning irid ikun hemmhekk għax inkellek ma tippjanax di wkoll ħsibtek ġib l-idea onestament kien hemm YouTuber tnejn kien li ħarġu hekk xi għal UK President. U like it takes a lot of planning. You have to have 2 YouTubers at the same time to do biex joħorġu il-pjan li tumur fija di, it's not like kopja u l-xurxin.
A lot of planning.
U għaw ħafna nies qed jażbu għalli inti ħireġ għannejk għavolja ħati. Imma inti you actually feel you can do something there.
Le, no, absolutely. Għax fil-fatti hemm ħafna affarijiet li like politicians għalihom they want to play the big game. They're looking at things like when it comes to taxes, construction, when it comes to the EU, like, defenses and all that. I just want to tackle some of the smaller things they're not really taking care of, but should be taken care of. Fil-fatti, most of my manifesto, that's really what it involves. Just small things, big impact. Plus, even me as a newcomer in politics, there are things that I could actually do feasibly.
Le, u fatti l-biraħ minn għalija fuq il-loop u loving you hekk, actually kienet interessanti li actually you ranked with people who daw jamlu vox pops u hekk and you made it into the top 10 li jazbu li you'll get a couple of votes, which is I'm finding, not finding surprising because I knew you would get quite a few votes, imma ma konċ naf how other people are going to take it, jekk vera jew hekk.
Asaħna, to be honest, for a very long time, this was meant to be a goof. Għax ovvjament, it's my brand, it's what I do. Pero, we started like taking things just a bit more seriously, but eventually people, they're like, the thing is, a lot of questions that you get about politics, they can easily be answered with a joke. And the joke can make people laugh, but then the laughter is going to die down. And it's always the same. The laughter dies down and then they go, but seriously. Actually, the thing is, it's okay. It's fun to stir shit up. And Mombat, it comes on the day where people actively have to leave their home, go down to their local council and vote.
It's easy to talk to talk, imma fil-verità to do. It's a little bit harder.
Walk the walk.
Do. Ekket, sena.
No, inti maġ.
You said do.
At the talk to talk. Uwiju, guys, isma, I'm dyslexic, ta' biex kun tafu.
Vera?
I'm dyslexic, mela. Xiri, mela, mux dyslexic, mux binnek.
Okay.
Xej, nġibu l xi button, jew you want us to feel sorry for you now, especially jek.
Tina wafer, bro.
Anyway,
compro. I feel like you're victimizing me.
Xej.
You're victimizing me.
Ma konx naf, ma konx nġibek fil-programm, ma speċi.
Guys, I think we should move on to the next topic.
More for the next segment. You're gonna stay stuck on this topic għax naqbad. Wara guys, ħanteħ xeba.
Mela, u kħedna l-axħar ħagġa fuq di tal-MAP għax marriċ nkunu a whole fucking episode fuq l-MAP. Inti issa daħan niprofa noħorġu qabel li għandek u għandek mass meeting suppost li ġej.
Iva, 31st May.
U fej ħajkun u kollu xej.
Tugulju. You need to get tickets, ma it's free.
It's free. You can direct to that camera over there if you want.
Get your tickets for the political party. It's a free event. We have Lapis, Owen Llewellyn, Radio High. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be some speeches as well. And you can get your tickets for free from Ticketline.
Kaddu naqa promo,
jien naħseb ħamur il-boxing, imma xmarriċ niġi narak.
Fux għamandek.
Jina Ashley Ashley live, on live, għalla ħallas jili.
Il-boxing biex ma marrux nar il-James, beċi.
Għalli. Jima rixna ħallas għalli.
Il-kajt l-ura għad Digimon.
That's a gift, bro.
Mela, neqbu falġa, għax per esempio, inti jafuk pala comedian.
He's one of the best comics of our generation.
Inti għad doom, you know, suck him off.
I'm not sucking. Isma, as a fellow weeb to another fellow weeb, I don't suck off.
Game recognizes game.
I'm taking the piss for the James who we had min comedians. It hurts me to say it, ma James
aħjar minnek, bro.
Le, huwa aħjar minnek. Imma so, James ilu jagħmel 10 years. Jew kemm iktar.
Isma, screw that. He's actually at like 10,000 Instagram followers.
That is true.
Like he's been putting in the grind.
Yeah. Imma mbagħad hemm differenza bejn quality u quantity.
Għallik joħadha miskin.
The roasting has to start somewhere. Allura mux tili biss. Sorry, bro.
Insomma, James is one of the best comedians f'Malta li I actually enjoy your shows when we do. Jien infatti, kulħadd jafa, ħanajdu mal-ajta mal-aj, jien actually bdejt nagħmel comedy fuq TikTok u għax kont nara videos tiegħek u għat I can actually do comedy għax jien l-ewwel biex jien niżil TikTok sibtu app kemm nies shake their asses u jgħodu rosejza, I thought that would be fun. U bdejt nara għalla ċajt tiegħek and I said let me do some comedy like James.
U fil-fatti, you were one of the people li konti għat fl-ewwel meeting tal-boy band ta' TikTokers li kontet niprofa naqqat li għadden the boys.
We're back, boys, we're back.
All right, we're back.
Naqat technical difficulties, we're very sorry.
Sound għadu għet jahdem.
We're gonna upgrade soon, hopefully.
Ma nafxinu, l-wire naħseb I have to check, għax mill-leader connection or something. The Canon.
It's the Canon.
Mela għanna videographer u għek li għedin the Canon is fucked.
It's Canon.
Mela, Ukoll mela, xiex.
I was gonna say the only sucking I do, my James, yeah. But when we watch Jojo together,
oh yeah, Jojo. I love me some Jojo.
Mela ħana kont sanajda iktar tarti, ma ħanajdu, mela inti top l-anime u koll,
Of course.
So, what's your favorite Jojo, l-iktar li joġbuk?
Jojo's Bizarre Adventure.
U hemm xi oħrajn jek,
Trying to get into One Piece.
One Piece is long, man.
It's the goat. It's the goat.
Emma, I need to start watching it from One Piece.
One Piece is a really good website, guys. Biex bazzikament, minn li jara One Piece, there's these people on Discord. They're not just on Discord, and website, bazzikament fej, they basically combine all the episodes in a whole filler kollu. Għax there's a lot of filler, u filler meaning mux filler pal episodes, filler meaning pal flashbacks. No, flashbacks, bro.
Not just flashbacks, the difference like, let's say Luffy punches someone. It's not you a solid 15 seconds.
Just the punch.
Or react. Just people like staring at the camera, like staring like this.
Oh my god.
So one page doesn't really remove any dialogue or anything like that. It just removes this extra footage, or you can actually save up to around 58% of your time.
Yeah.
Basically, it's all compiled together. You can watch the best movies. It's like a film.
Yeah,
but like Whole Cake Island is like 21 hours.
Yeah, no, obviously.
Jien rajt xi ħaġa hekk, per eżempju, jien kontet nara Attack on Titan, and I actually finished it all.
Oh, I love Attack on Titan.
When I got to actually season 4, Sirt nafli, there's an hour, 90-minute movie, which is basically takes the first 3 seasons, it just removes the filler, and it's just fast pace.
Attack on Titan, there's a lot of talking.
And this movie, like, it gets rid of all the talking, it just gets the action.
To be honest, especially because of like the ADHD, I have no
Patience.
I have no clue like what's special about the Ackermans. Min għalija they can manifest the power of the Titans without actually turning into Titans.
Exactly.
No,
That's my
no, that's
understanding.
no, that's the Levi. They can't be controlled.
Levi and Mikasa, they're both Ackermans.
They can't be controlled by. They can't be controlled.
Even though they're Eldians.
Yes, that's it.
Ma
that's
basically the genetic makeup is a bit different. They can't be controlled.
Attack on Titan is amazing.
Especially like when they switched to Mappa animation like in season 4.
Bro.
Incredible.
Qabel kien Bones, stanna, le, mux Bones.
Mux Bones. Wit.
Wit.
It's a Wit is reanimating One Piece for Netflix.
I know.
An upcoming show called The One Piece.
The One Piece. Ma tamel sens, honestament. Wit is a good.
Ma le, it's doing something good at the Jibu għal people who put off watching the old one.
When you get to see the earlier arcs reanimated with modern animation technology.
Oh, even Naruto's doing that. The OG Naruto, apparently they're reanimating it as well.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's actually real, because they announced it a while back ago. They said they're gonna reanimate all of Naruto and remove the filler as well.
Fair enough. It's I never got into Naruto, but there was one anime which I really got into. I had read the manga, they never even finished it. This guy, he was designed alongside the big three, like Goku, Luffy.
All right.
You would see a lot of marketing materials, especially when it comes to Shonen Jump.
I think I know the one you're going to say.
You would find 3 people, Luffy, Goku, and Toriko.
The one that eats food, right? I love that. I love that.
It's all about a world where, like, the stronger and the more dangerous a creature is, the more delicious it is.
Yeah.
Or the protagonist, Toriko, one of these like normal anime protagonist guys, like really heavy set, who has special powers. But the point is, like, he is a gourmet.
All right.
Or his job is to like bounty hunt specific flavors. And like return it to chefs.
You're giving me a flashback. When I started watching Toriko, I think I just finished One Piece and Bleach, and I said, "Why isn't this not finished? Like, actually, episodes mumiex finished."
No, the ratings the ratings were horrible. This was around the same time Dragon Ball.
So they were getting,
Dragon Ball was at its like peak. One Piece was seriously picking up. Toriko was kind of left behind. If they had to re-release it, I think it would do much better.
I think it would. I mean,
you know what the final flavor was?
What was the final flavor?
Dragon.
God.
Oh my God.
Okay, ħana elbu suġġett li jista' jkun għax I don't want to be cancelled.
Ma God and there.
In their universe. Okay.
Which was like a giant frog.
All right, we can eat giant frog.
Not the white haired dude.
So that's why it never got finished. I was always wondering, because it always got that like promotion. It was always there. Well, DM can you promote
the blue-haired guy with the whiskers.
The
whisker mark.
I don't know. I'm honest. Jina anime minix xi big one, like, for example, right, Attack on Titan, obviously fissat fuq Konosuba. Have you ever seen Konosuba?
I haven't seen it, I know of it, same as Inuyasha. It's like one of these classics that I never got into.
I actually got Ashley into anime.
He got me into anime.
Really?
Yeah.
The first, actually, he came up to me one day, or messaged me. Ma nsejt, ma zagħman kif ġodda.
Jien kont Battle Dwayne għatlu isma' jien dejjem daw il-manga most of my job was imbieħ il-manga u għaffertek. Għatlu ma hemm xi anime which I can actually get into and try li mhux daqshekk twil xi 500 episodes. U għalli try this Konosuba għalli because you know my sense of humor. I obsessed kollox, kodba, statwi, manga.
There was one I really wanted. There's one on my like bucket list. I've always wanted to watch it was Gintama.
It's hard to get into. For me, it's hard to get into because it's good.
Like it's quite meta. There's a lot of fourth wall breaks, a lot of references to other animes.
Into Deadpool. It's a bit. If you don't like old animation as much, it's a bit old. It still holds up. To be honest, in my opinion. So if you want to watch Gintama, you can.
All right.
It's a bit old.
Mela, issa ħansaqsik ħaġa oħra mela neqilbu naqa' suġġett issa. Inti iffissat f'Disneyland, Disney World, Disneyland. Kemm il-darba mor Disneyland? Jew Disney World, jew any Disney World?
Disneyland Paris, I lost count.
Wow.
I mean, is-soltu speċjalment
tal-flus, bro, tal-flus.
It's not that ħana like
Le, dak jgħid li he can get a deal to find it cheap.
My record for a 4-day holiday, flights, hotel, transport and Disney Park access was €360.
Illa, so, jien kif xoq minn tips and tricks, għaxina.
Vera, mela,
That was like 2016.
ġitni €2,000 biex mort erba' tiem ma' tifla.
But pala Disneylands, mostly Paris, but li kont mort pala second place Tokyo, waqt li kont id-nej xemmek. U kont mort darba ta' California.
Għan saqsik, għax li t-tifla dajem tajli, bizem aħna morna Disneyland Paris darbtej. U trid terġa' tmur t-tifla. Don't you like get bored mbagħad? Għax jiena pereżempju mor darbtej. U t-tifla nira ħana ġa morru Disneyland minn.
Ħana inti you're not wrong u l-opinjoni tiegħek hija l-istess opinjoni li għandhom ħafna nies. Għalhekk taf kif hemmhekk hemm żewġ parks, hemm Disneyland Park u hemm Disney Hollywood Studios.
Jien ma nafx x'jiena lek qatt ma mort.
Hollywood Studios is shutting down.
Iva, ħajbidlu ħista.
Studio One għandekun.
Le, dika, it's a building, imma overall ħajkollhom expansion fejn the size of Hollywood Studios is going to triple u is going to be rebranded as Disney Adventure Park.
U ħajkun hemm a whole frozen city,
ħajkun hemm a frozen section, sorta ħajżommu Toy Story and
ħajkun hemm Tangled and special. Fatt it-tifla tifla għaltli she made her own deal. It-tifla tiegħi taqbad tagħmel regoli. Għaltli like every 4 years we go to Disneyland. Għax konna morna fil-proċed and then like 3 to 4 years later morna rġajna Disney. Għaltli so we do this as a tradition every 4 years we tilla żomm waħda. Ikkam,
M'għandekx chance, she'll sign her own contract.
L-għu nestina naqflux. Għattila, u issa kontet inkelma, kombinazzjoni rajdi l-ħagġa li ħeti, għattila, ma morrux 4 years, għattila ħanamlu 5 jew 6. Għattila ħajil jiftaħu dej rebrand. Għalmenu krem xaġa ġdida. Għalli then I don't get bored, man. Għax I get bored very easily if I've been to the same place once, twice. Amy Jo.
Amy Jo Adventure Park opens next year. Tell your dad, next year it opens. Forget everything, forget the 4 years. Reset the clock, it opens next year. So tell your dad to go next year.
Sure.
Yeah, lost. Yeah, 2 years.
I guess she's gonna go next year, guys.
Amy Jo, use the internet. Do your research. Disney Adventure Park opening release date. Just Google that. You'll find out.
Next year, guys.
I hate you, James.
We need money for the podcast, James. We need money to upgrade. Like, you see what we're working with.
I need to get to the adventure park. I know, like the backpacks, what they're gonna look like.
Okay. Inti James, are you a little girl?
No.
Like, why the fuck do you collect these little freaking bags?
They're collection items.
Who's collecting?
They are.
My daughter. I buy these for my daughter.
Does she use them?
No, she just leaves them there.
What's the definition of that?
Do you have anime figures?
Yes.
Yeah, but are you a fucking child?
No,
they're collector's items.
Who's collectors?
This could be
these
said for
little
anything.
bags, men.
Yes, I like them.
I got what one do you have these? What ones do you have? Like last time they narrow.
I mean, I have like
you have a lot.
25.
How much have you, like a ballpark estimate? Like, you know how much you
They're pretty expensive.
They're pretty expensive.
If you buy them from the resort itself, they're between 90 and 100 euros each.
Oh my. I didn't know there were
there are places in Malta they have a little cheaper as well.
In Malta, if you go to a local store, obviously it's out of resort, you can buy them for like between 75 and 79.99.
Are they actually legitimate, like a propria?
Yeah, no, the proper ones. Actually, the thing is, Loungefly is made by Funko. Once you have a steady supply stream with Funko, especially from Pops, you can just order Loungeflies and like it's no problem. Pero jiena ftaħt a forwarding address in Florida.
Oh my god.
Oh, I joined a group li fik xi 60,000 li they're people, like American people who like to buy and resell Loungeflies. Oh, milux xajt wieħed imma it was $100 għax it's exclusive to the Riviera Hotel in Orlando, Florida. Imma mbagħad kien hemm ieħor I got it for $35.
All right.
Brand new.
It must be.
I'm not going to take it to Florida. If I had to get DHL, a single Loungefly from there to here would cost me around €200.
Okay.
Pero I use this really cool forwarding address. As they ship to Europe in bulk, it costs me around €7 per bag to ship.
That's good. Kon honest. I understand this. I understand collectibles. Imma they're bags, man, for little girls, their target audience, James.
You collect toys and cholesterol. Fuck you.
Oh, bro, this is a roast. Oh my god, that camera, bro, ħansabbata mal-art.
James actually produces a podcast. A lot of other things. Naħseb qatt ma jkollu dit problema b'dal-libba kamera li għandna aħna, men.
Għax ħansabbata mal-art.
To be honest, naħseb vera, il-kamera tibża minnek pers l-inti future MEP. Għax we've done like 6 other episodes. Qatt ma ġranna six.
By the way, guys, at this rate, 50% of the material of this episode is going to be inti tidaj il-kamera.
Yes, probably. It's okay, don't worry. I edited, so...
Okay.
I'm just the face.
He shows up, he just presses buttons, and I do all the editing and clips and all that shit. So the bulk of the hassle,
I did an appreciation part for Ashley. Għakun xi clip at one point in time, miskin, the work he does for this podcast, I think is a lot.
No, I know.
A lot.
But yeah, I just wanted to touch base on something. Aliyah, I like them. Okay. They heavily appeal to me. It's to be honest, I used to collect comic books, so I have like a ton of Stanley signatures and stuff like that. The best comic books I had, I ended up trading them away. When we had was X-Men issue 1, the first appearance of the X-Men from the 60s. But I had Amazing Spider-Man issue 10, 1963. Li għatandi, I have Black Panther issue 1 from the 70s, signed by Stan Lee, certified. Ukoll.
Okay. Illa, ġifiri, it's actually sealed like bil-rating.
From the CGC with the barcode. Meta CGC, it has a gold banner. It means that someone from the CGC directly witnessed the signature of the comic book.
Inti comic books, sorry, full bags, okay, I'm gonna ħanaċċettaħħa, it's a collectibles and things like that. I am going to...
It is.
I still find it weird,
End of story.
It's a collectible.
All bags, kif iżommhom, like how would you preserve them? Għax ma tiftaħomx nassumi.
Palissa ngħidlek, it's still there in like these big condoms.
Plastic. Naf naħseb.
Pero
I would hang them on the wall, like.
Pero I need to upgrade. Għax ħaġa they're fake leather. You ever had a fake leather jacket?
It goes from
I need to buy those desiccant silica gel packets. Ħalli I put one in each compartment.
To be honest, if you actually hang them on the wall, I think they would be cool as well. Ma then it'd get dusty mal.
I need a setup.
I need a setup. Fil-fatt my granddad's like building some simple shelves for me. Ħalli hang them up. Plus I need to keep them out of cat's reach.
Yes, because you have loads of cats.
Yeah, a lot of cats. You're very... I remember...
You like the pussies a lot.
Konna fil-żmien ukoll konna nagħmlu lives kien like ballaq tates, toqgħod torjom, toqgħod tippostja kont.
Mela. Issa all those cats died.
Oh.
That's a sad note. That's a sad note.
On the cats.
They were all really old. Issa we're back to like another 8. Like just like...
Okay. Kam kellek qabel?
I think it was close to 12.
Oh yeah.
Now they've passed on, other than like 2 of them. But my parents ended up adopting 6. I, with my partner, adopted 3. Actually, we adopted 2. While she was bringing in groceries, this fucking behemoth of a ginger cat just walked in.
And you adopted it.
And just like, fuck it, we're gonna keep it.
I wasn't even home. I told her like...
What's this cat here?
She sent me a picture of this cat in our foyer. And I'm like, that's an awesome cat. Why the fuck's it in our house? And it's probably like a commune cat. Like, put it back out. And she did so.
Came back.
He spent like 10 minutes just roaming around the area. He went back in. I'm like, okay.
That's our cat now.
He called it. I don't make the rules.
That's her cat.
Honestly, the cat knows what he wants.
Ukoll se ngħid about the comics week. Inti kont darbat li forse qed inħawwad meta konna qed nitkellmu li these comics you got into comics għax somehow you bought them vera cheap darba minnhom.
Yes. So basically my dad used to go a lot to the boot sale, car boot sale. There was this dude, he had like a ton of comic books, so I was searching, and this was all good stuff. I went up to him and I'm like, hey man, like how much? He said €1 per comic book.
Bargain.
I was about to say sold, but my dad stepped in and he told him 60 cents each and we'll take the lot.
Hey, Malti way. If you don't bargain, ma tistax tgħid li inti Malti. Ma tistax tgħid li inti Malti.
Anyway, he said okay. My dad paid him, I went off to I went back shopping, but he was still there because he was selling some other stuff. He had like the 1970s, like the early 80s Luke Skywalker figures, like still. But I'm like, inti konti ġammaħom miex ħaġa. I said, actually no. He's like, my son went off to university and I want to surprise him when he comes back with a PlayStation.
La, ħajotlu. His son's gonna kill him. So if the son is jekk taf il-ċaħat li missirek kimbiħlek il-comics u l-collectibles. U għadek tobadu, basically blame James Ryder.
Your entire life collection, CFB, poof.
That's it. James.
I traded about 90% of all those comic books for one single comic book, X-Men issue 1. The first appearance of Cyclops, Jean Grey, Beast, Angel. But that, I managed to trade it for a handful of other comic books, like graded by CGC, like Black Panther and whatever.
Right.
And I had some. There was one comic book that I regret gifting away. I didn't know it would end up being so valuable. It was when I was living in Japan. This guy who used to work with Shonen Jump, he gave me like a ton of like old, out of season posters and toys of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
All right.
As a thank you, I sent him one comic book, which was called Issue 1, The Infinity Gauntlet.
Oh my God.
It's Thanos, it's signed by Stan Lee, and it's Thanos with all the Infinity Stones, especially now.
That guy is right now, that guy is balling.
Fucking regret.
Actually, but when this happened, l-MCU, it wasn't still big at the moment, like, so you had no idea what it's going to be.
This was about like 2017.
No, it was.
Endgame was 2018.
That's why. James, it's your fault, man.
I know.
It's your fucking fault,
man. I thought you were young. I
was young. I was stupid.
Stupid, yes. Young, no, mux daqsek.
Issa, mentioning you lived in Japan. I'm sorry, I'm gonna turn this into like a little weeb show as well.
Sure.
You lived in Japan, and like, how was that experience for you?
Here's the thing. I knew exactly what I was getting myself into.
Fun fact: he lived the weeb dream, and he also can speak Japanese as well.
I mean, I used to speak way better.
Give me something. Yeah.
No, I can't. Really. If I give you something, it is so fucking basic. Like I can't.
All right.
Konnichiwa.
Yes.
There we go.
My God.
See, bitches. I know Japanese.
The thing is, my Japanese tutor was a Maltese guy.
All right.
Yeah. There's a famous one.
We had Ayrton Brinkat. He's a linguist. He is brilliant. Like the dude is like absolute polyglot. Like he speaks like 16 languages.
Inti anime bil-Japanese tarax?
Fun fact,
sub over dub.
You're gonna hate me. You're gonna hate us.
With dubs. I like dubs.
I watch dub for a reason, though. I'm gonna be honest here. I only watched dub. As a kid, I watched sub, but then when I was growing up, by time I was doing assignments, schoolworks. So I know I'm coping here. I'm coping, guys. I can't watch a fight scene or the dialogue while doing an assignment, so I have to hear what they're saying. And it's a market, bro. The voice, I'm supporting the dub actors. Dub is a niche.
No, don't make it noble.
He's noble.
Make it sound like you're supporting this fucking cause.
It's not a noble cause, all right? It is a noble cause in my opinion, because these dub actors deserve like some recognition. They really put a lot of heart and soul.
I'm gonna be honest. Anka muxin bisnajda, there's quite a few people, ħana bas fuq Konosuba, which is my favorite one. Konosuba, a lot of people jgħidu li dub is better than the Japanese version. Għax the characters, they sound more their age.
Authentic as well.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Goku, Dragon Ball, Goku, I can never ever imagine his voice in Japanese.
I love it.
No, it's cool. I love to watch the clips. I always
I love the fact that the hardest protagonists of all time in anime are little old ladies.
Yeah. Naruto,
even Luffy.
One Piece.
Luffy, the voice actor is like 70.
They're OGs. They are OGs.
They're the absolute.
I respect.
To be honest, naħseb Malta, Dragon Ball, most people just watch it in Italian anyway. People know it in Italian.
No, on that.
He's known as Vegeta, not Vegeta.
Italian voice actors.
Goku.
I'm not gonna give
Have you seen that dude? He has this museum.
We want to get him over.
I know who he is. I know he is. Michael.
The one thing I love is that he has this massive bust of Broly.
Vegeta.
Le Broly.
It's Broly. It is.
Alright, okay. That was Vegeta.
Like, no.
It's like in a glass case. It was like this big and it's Broly.
Alright, okay. But he has Vegeta as well. You got Vegeta.
I'm sure he has Vegeta.
He has everything.
Alright,
He has everything.
Oh, you're talking about the head. He
Yes.
got a life. No, she just got a life-size person. He's taller than you of Vegeta. It was at the pop sculpture.
Yeah, I saw that.
It was there. That's his.
You know the one thing the vera nejda liħ huwa li he has a collection room. The fact he has a whole room
Anka jien kiku.
just as a spot to like collect stuff.
Mela.
That's
Le, jien kiku għandi kur dar li I can dedicate this room is just gonna be collectibles. Kiku I would buy so much. Għaxin fejħan nitfaħum.
at most imħabba my backpacks, I'm gonna get like that spinning thing. They usually find sunglasses hanging.
Yeah.
They can bet
Just spinning it around.
Yeah, just see my cats just spinning it, just whacking off the vinyl.
Le, mela ħanibdew very important topic għawek, Marvel or DC? Marvel. So you don't in the DC għawek?
Marvel has better movies, DC has better live action, DC has better animation.
Yeah.
And I think personally, jien hope both. Imma Marvel, I'm a bit more Marvel. Jien naħseb li DC have better characters, better well-known characters. For example, Batman, Superman, u għaffertek. Before Marvel was Marvel, everyone would know who Batman was. Everyone would know who Superman was. No one would know Iron Man. No one would know the Fantastic Hulk, maybe.
Hulk, can I go on?
Ma per esempio Doctor Strange, no one would know him before the movies.
Not everyone actually knew him well back in the day. I know.
No, fatti dak iż-żmien, first it was called minalija Timely Comics. And then they shifted, it was Kirby who shifted it to Action Comics. Even like Spider-Man, his first appearance was Amazing Fantasy issue 15. So that was still Action Comics. Action Comics is super.
Action Comics is super. I
don't want to correct you either.
Le, ħallina apposta ħallejtu ħajħawat
That clip, don't worry.
Timely Comics, and then it turned into Action Comics. But
guys, he's a fake nerd.
Here's fake nerd. Okay, I'm about to blow your minds here.
Sorry, geek.
And this is Disney related. So essentially, Disney was about to be bought out by the Fleischman brothers. So the Fleischman brothers, they were like the OGs of cartoons. So while Walt Disney created the mouse, the Fleischmans created Felix the Cat and Betty Boop.
Yeah, okay.
They were fucking like
OG,
powerful.
Really, yeah.
Eventually, they met up with a young, aspiring Walt Disney, and they said, listen, we like the mouse, we'd like to buy the mouse. And Walt Disney didn't go for this. So the thing is, the way that these animators used to make money is by selling their cartoons to be shown in cinemas that would usually show before the main movie. So the thing is, especially because of the Depression, times wasn't so good. What they did was they decided to integrate music. They could also maybe get some extra scratch by having a musician who was like, listen, can you play my song while this is happening? So Walt Disney actually got in on this. And his cartoons, if you notice, the first cartoons of Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, Goofy, they're called silly symphonies.
I remember that.
Okay.
Yes.
They're called silly symphonies.
They had the logo with the thing. With the
musical
instrument.
They're called silly symphonies. It's a fast forward a few years into the future. The Warner Brothers decided to launch, and they decided to do something similar. So they kicked off. They're like, okay, we need the same set of cartoons, and we need the same music thing. And they started off with Merry Melodies.
Yeah, I actually remember
which
that.
eventually was rebranded to Looney Tunes.
I was going to say, is it the Looney Tunes? I'm like, are you going to blow my mind and tell me
I like Looney Tunes.
Looney Tunes are inspired? I mean, to be honest, yeah, it's kind of obvious, to be honest. They're inspired by
Anka, if you look into the early days of Merry Melodies, like Bugs Bunny kicked off, pre-war. There would be a lot of music references, and you see a lot of these old-time Hollywood faces that nowadays you just won't recognize anymore.
Talking about that, Ukoll fl-antik cartoons li, per esempio, right now, everyone jaqlaw l-ħara Disney for being woke and being for shit like that. If you go... back in the day, they kellhom Donald Duck going high Hitler and shit like that. Did you see those cartoons?
They have so many savage cartoons, and they clip them till this day. They keep on clipping them.
Here, if what I used to see a lot, especially in Looney Tunes, it wasn't really about World War and stuff. It was the blatant racism.
There was a lot.
The way like they would show if they had to go, if like Bugs Bunny got lost in the jungle. And you see the residents of the jungle.
Yeah.
Grim.
The Unga Bunga, but I'm not gonna lie.
Don't.
I know.
The thing is,
how they portrayed them.
Fil-fatti, something that I had appreciated was the fact that in the full box set of Looney Tunes, which spans from like the 30s up to modern day, it opened up with the same short clip of Whoopi Goldberg saying that some of these cartoons have representations of certain people and cultures which were wrong then and are wrong now. But we are still going to show you these features as presented because to ignore those issues would be to ignore history.
I hate these people that they just delete stuff from the past and you never see it again. If it's there, it should be there,
Yes.
I like meta rajtu da affarijiet, like honestament as a kid, I'm not gonna like say it's that. Ovvjament meta tikber taraħom different, meta tikber da affarijiet, imma mbagħad meta taraħom like żgħar, they're just cartoons fil-verità. I just saw them as fun cartoons meta kont żgħar. M'għandx kif rajtuhom intkom, jien fun cartoons right.
Minna qelbu naqa' fuq Marvel, konna qed nitkellmu naqa' fuq qabel. X'taħseb fuq il-Disney Wolverine trailer?
Amazing.
You think it's going to be the thing that's actually going to salva il-Marvel? Yes. Marvel have been going downhill the last 5 years. Like,
here's the thing.
Since after Endgame, sort of like, boom.
Here's the thing. Marvel, I think they knew what they were doing. Naħseb li, għax the thing is, by the time Endgame was done, they had already acquired a lot of big brand IPs.
To come back again.
X-Men, Fantastic Four.
It was all in the long run. It was all
in the long run. Pero they're like, let's spend the next 5 years just experimenting. Għax don't forget, Iron Man was a complete D-list of a Marvel character.
That's why I said no one knew who.
So they're like, let's do the same with a bunch of other D-listers and see where it gets us. Ovvjament, it didn't have the same sparkle. But they're like, okay, mela, let's roll out X-Men and Fantastic Four to get everyone back.
Get Deadpool.
Mela.
And the thing is, Tefo, basically, they have now Deadpool. Surprisingly, it's been 6 to 7 years since Deadpool 2 came out, which is a fucking long time, man.
It's been a long while.
Someone Google this.
No, it came out in 2000.
Marcus, it's your job. Google this.
Like, it's incredible how long they took to make the sequel.
Deadpool 1 came out 2016. Għax niftakar?
2018.
I told you, 2018. 6 years ago it came out, Deadpool 2.
By the way, also they confirmed that this is not the threequel.
It's a
standalone.
Technically, it's a standalone called Deadpool and Wolverine. This heavily implies that Deadpool 3
is going to be its own. Alright, okay.
I have no idea how Deadpool is going to fit into the main MCU narrative.
No, the thing is, they're going to be using the TVA, which from the trailer,
obviously.
which I said. So basically, again, from the trailers, they showed a lot of cool shit, but they didn't give you any idea of the plot, how it's going to be. I have a theory, except they're going to get him in. Basically, jafu, because, Deadpool's self-aware and shit like that. And except jafu the MCU has been fucking up. Basically, send him in, clear out the rubbish, and restart it again.
He's gonna kill everyone off. I'm pretty sure that's
Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe.
That's it.
That's from the comic, exactly.
And I really want to see. I think that Daniel Radcliffe as a Wolverine variant. I think that's
not confirmed, but I think that would be cool.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a thing. Henry Cavill as
they
a
said
Wolverine
that as well.
variant, I'm not sure. Here's my predictions. Ovvjament, a shit ton of old X-Men
are going to show up. Anka fit trailer. If you see the trailer, if you close up,
Lady Deathstrike. And this would also include Patrick Stewart, as he recently got back in the chair, and same as Magneto, Ian McKellen, same as Michael Fassbender and James McAvoy. James McAvoy appeared for like a 3-second cameo in Deadpool 2.
Yeah, when they closed the door, especially.
Even with Nicholas Holt's
I still appreciate it.
No,
I always appreciate these things.
Also, I think there might be a chance that we'll see a Spider-Man.
You think?
Ooh,
I doubt.
you think?
In the trailer, they made a lot of resemblance between when Wolverine was fighting.
There is a sequence between Wolverine and Deadpool, and it's a carbon copy of the fight scene between Flash and Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man 1. With
Marvel
this.
already has done this before. Like they trick people from the trailer to the actual movie. Like I don't know what movie.
The thing is, when they're jumping through the portal, if you notice the portal at the end of the trailer, it's blank. You cannot see what they're jumping through in. Right at the end of the trailer, Wolverine, when they say let's fucking go, and they jump through a Doctor Strange portal, you can't see where they're fucking jumping.
You can't see.
So min jaf where they're fucking
People
jumping
are
over there.
saying that they end up in
the final endgame battle.
Vera, Ole, I don't think they would.
I don't think so.
I don't think they would go that far.
The duck, I forgot the duck's name, was to the Marvel.
Howard the Duck.
Howard the Duck.
He was in Endgame. No one saw him.
So the thing is, what I'm expecting as like a post credit scene, Deadpool will be doing like literally anything.
Mux ovvja.
And suddenly just you hear a thwip and you just see like a line of web go across him in the tents. That's what I want. That's what I want.
Yeah.
I really wanted
As Deadpool after Wolverine.
as always
he
with
wants
Spider-Man. Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah. I have some of these comics, and I have a whole arc of Deadpool comics, always with Spider-Man, and they banter off each other blood dodge, and it's really fun and hilarious.
Well, Hadjay, consideringly both Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield were so happy to reprise their roles. And right now they're being so open about the idea of variants. Even Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four is not going to take place in the same MCU.
No, it's going to be in the 1960s.
No, it's going to be a different one for sure.
What really bummed me out is the indefinite delay of the one animated Marvel movie I loved.
Which is?
Beyond the Spider-Verse.
That's been
How
great.
good was Across the Spider-Verse?
It was amazing.
I hated the cliffhanger because that's why.
Emma, here's the thing, they're going to team up. As clearly, since it's a world without Spider-Man, I feel like Miles was still destined to be a hero, so the Prowler in that universe is actually some kind of vigilante.
It could be.
It could be, yeah, it could be.
No,
It opens room for a lot of new theories as well.
the Spider-Verse movies are really probably the best Spider-Man
Because
films.
they
I knew
can
that
Spider-Man.
Exactly. I knew artistically it was going to be amazing when you see the contrast of the art style. I loved the Da Vinci style vulture at the beginning.
Yeah, that was cool.
And you could actually see like the paper sketching behind him. Same as Hobie Brown, which took on the style of like the ripped up posters. But also, if you watch the movie again, you realize that Hobie Brown, he changes animation style every few scenes.
to be honest,
because it emphasizes on the fact that he doesn't believe in consistency.
All right, I need to watch it, honestly.
No,
I'm going to go
the
home.
Spider-Man-
I'm going to watch it then.
I'm gonna be honest. When can't wait. It took me a while to get in. To accept it, I went to the cinema, and I went by myself. And I went in Malta. It flopped. When I went to the cinema,
Really?
the first one flopped. The first one was only like in the cinema 3 weeks. It was only in the cinema 3 weeks. I went in the cinema. It was in the Eden, when there were small cinemas. Like I was basically the only person there, and it took me a while to adjust to the animation and that. It was so different in that, and like I couldn't. Then I rewatched it.
Did you
at
get the
home
sound
and that.
issue?
There was some sound.
That was a
issues.
worldwide thing. Like they fucked up when it came to the
So
sound.
it's not the cinema's problem. It was like an actual
No,
film.
did you feel even in the first scenes there was an issue with the dialogue where you could barely actually the first like 20 minutes was all about Gwen's backstory and you could barely understand the dialogue.
Yeah, the first one flopped, and the second one was much more successful in Malta. But the first one was really
Across the Spider-Verse, it's my favorite animated hero movie of all time. Or that's saying a lot. I had a few favorites from Batman. But it's also like in my top 5 like favorite hero movies of all
And
time.
DC's animation, I'm not gonna lie, DC animation goes hard. Like DC.
My DC's animations are mostly, they don't got them in the cinema. They're only at home
they're all
because they're so hard.
No, they're all on their streaming platform. And DC have their own streaming platform.
They do?
Yes, I believe it's the what company?
Max.
It's
Max.
It's Max.
HBO Max.
HBO Max.
Basically, that's what DC does. They don't like put them in cinemas. I don't know abroad if they do. I think abroad they
That's Gore Warner Brothers.
Mala, Alec.
HBO Max.
So they're all there. They're all in that platform, basically.
To be honest, I like DC animation, especially Anka DC animation. If you have you ever watched the Harley Quinn series?
No.
That is really good, man. The Harley Quinn is really hilarious. It's sort of like a Deadpool spoofs Malla. Like even the Joker is a bit funny, but it's really, really good.
I remember from that I tried watching Velma.
No, don't.
Velma,
Velma.
don't, man, don't. It's horrible. It's horrible.
Season 2 came out.
No,
The trailer.
We discussed this on another podcast.
On another pod. Well, not, I wasn't here, but I was here. I was in the background.
We discussed this last time.
It bombed.
People, to recap what we said last time, people watched this fucking thing because of hate watching.
Yes.
People watched it so much that the ratings were mala, so they said, let's do it again.
Hate watch sometimes. I actually know the person who made Velma. Actually,
You know him?
No, know them.
Jgħix wara,
Le, Anċikku, and tal-butcher, tal-pork.
All right, okay.
Le, basikament, Velma who made it, wasn't it the person that made The Office?
Mindy Kaling.
Not The Office, she was in The Office.
Yes, Mindy Kaling.
Eżatti.
Fil-fatt you realize that Velma is a self-insert. Of
She
Mindy Kaling.
basically put herself...
Even the ideologies and all that.
Mela. She just basically said, let's grab this IP, guys.
Destroy it, because it looks nothing like the proper IP.
I understand the fact that there's like reimaginings of classic characters.
Not this far, man.
Not this far.
I can't recall a single time where that concept worked, where you reimagine a character completely.
And to be honest, how can you watch like Velma and like no Scooby-Doo? Like, come on, no Scooby-Doo. It's the like
a
main
Scooby-Doo
thing.
film.
I know it's the reimagining.
And no Shaggy, technically.
No Shaggy. Shaggy is not Shaggy.
I don't see
Shaggy is the
Norman or something like that.
or Norbert or...
Norbert.
Isn't Shaggy black in that one, right?
I'm not going to touch this conversation with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah, I know, I'm not gonna. No, but they changed everything. What I loved about Scooby-Doo, they changed everything.
Everything.
And,
I think I saw in the trailer, I saw some pictures online, which in Velma season 2, there's actually Scrappy-Doo. So they don't have Scooby-Doo in it, but they have Scrappy-Doo in it.
I loved what they did with Scrappy-Doo when it came to the animated movie in 2000.
Yes, that was good.
Where he was the hidden villain.
The live action.
The live action.
Yeah, the live action. That was good.
Considering the CGI capabilities at the time, they did a good job.
I think it was peak. Our Malta, that film is like well renowned. To be honest,
Yes.
I think every Maltese kid has watched it. I watched it at school. School showed it to me. Like when I was zaħir fil-primarja, man, dak il-film
The movies were
I
good.
remember as a school trip watching Hercules, Disney's
You
Hercules.
went to the cinema and watched it.
Yes, The Incredibles, Finding Nemo. Dak it-tip li you'd pay 2 lira and you get cinema entrance. Le, u minna lija, this was Eden.
Tal-lira,
Because it was like school outing grades. It wasn't even open back then.
Tal-lira kan nifta. Tal-lira kan. Well, I'm a bit younger than you, so.
Alek, it wasn't open. So I remember watching like Incredibles, Finding Nemo, you get a bag of popcorn, a small Coke. Like those were
the best days out. That's cool.
Oh, but we didn't even know.
I don't think they
I like
school
one little
outings
thing
like
li
that.
ħanaqbis issa li for kids out there li they might watch the program. Ħafna kids palissa jgħodu jgħidu I hate school, I want to go grow up and don't. School is one of the best fucking times there is, men.
Honestly,
don't.
guys,
When you get old like me or him, no, not him, me, you want to go back to school and have fun, not fucking work, depression, mala, and shit like that. And that's okay. That's it.
It doesn't get that bad.
It does get bad. It does.
It gets worse. But a bit of optimism can really change things.
Yeah.
Go to Disney, buy a bag.
Oh my God, he's plugging his own bag. I mean, you should come up with your own bag now, bro. Come up with your own bag.
Merch. Do your own bag.
The Ryder Lounge fly.
Yeah. Mela, issa we're gonna test James's trivia because we like to do.
I was going to say, before we test this trivia, I was going to ask him his favorite. Actually, my favorite DC film was Flashpoint. Flashpoint is like one of the.
Yeah, no, I think
Flashpoint is really good. Flashpoint is really good. Is that your favorite or what?
But there was a Batman one. Under the Red Hood.
That's really good. That's also a really good one. That's peak. That's peak. And did you know as well that they're gonna do an anime isekai of DC?
Yes, I saw that one. Yes.
Of DC. When I saw the trailer, I'm like, I can't.
It's in Japanese. I saw the trailers in Japanese.
Yeah, but obviously double.
All right, quiz trivia.
Quiz time.
Mela, you have 1 minute. In fact, let me just do stopwatch. You have 1 minute to answer as many questions as you can.
How many do you have ready?
10 questions.
10 questions.
Okay. Second question. Okay, go.
Okay, so we're gonna start.
What's
the topic?
So you have 5 on Disney, and then 5 random pop culture.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, Mela, let's go. In Disney's Robin Hood, which animal is Robin Hood?
Fox.
What does Hakuna Matata mean?
No worries.
How many Disney resorts are there?
7.
Wrong. What is Space Mountain known in Disneyland Paris?
Space Mountain.
No. Hyperspace Mountain.
Fuck, it's rebranded.
Which Disney character sings How Far Will You Go?
Moana.
Which actor played Iron Man?
Robert Downey Jr.
Finish the name of this anime. JoJo's.
Bizarre Adventure.
Which anti-hero says, I'm touching myself tonight?
Deadpool.
Bugs Bunny and Mickey Mouse appear in a scene together in which movie?
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Jack Black plays a panda in which
Kung Fu
animated...
Panda.
Done. That's it.
Hyperspace Mountain is the
He does all of them. Ow,
Yeah.
ow, switch camera.
Basta, lejho.
Ow, he was able to do all of them. Like, you had time to spare, bro.
Did I?
You had time. You had like
He got 8 right. He had
you
got
had
8 right.
15 seconds
Yeah.
to spare. So technically now, James, you are
The leader.
on the leaderboard.
You are number one.
You're first.
Nice.
You're first. You can direct to the camera if you want over there.
You see? And then that's why he's going to be a future MEP.
I'm number one. That's why I deserve. You're number one.
Yay!
Let's go. Was that JoJo question? You just get the title to JoJo.
Oh, yeah.
You couldn't. You couldn't
specify
the bit.
Like, you're gonna like at least tell them like
Shut up.
part 7. Maybe.
The average height of each JoJo.
I do them quite easy. You did. Look,
195 centimeters, by the way.
Ah, yeah, he knows. That's my guy. My guy.
And which other one did he get
What's your
wrong?
favorite JoJo?
Oh, yeah, my favorite JoJo of all time. Not the part. My favorite JoJo would be
How to say
honestly Josuke.
Higashigata. Part 4. Not part 8 from the reboot, but part 4, Josuke Higashigata. Because I loved part 4 JoJo when it was like the slice of life anime with stand users.
Exactly.
Loved it.
We had the discussion on live. You know, I love slice of life. Slice of life is
That was my one and only slice of life anime.
Vera?
Yes.
No, I'm quite used to slice of life, honestly.
I quite like
Slice of
Jotaro.
life.
I quite like Jotaro. Actually, I quite like Joseph.
Okay, guys.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright. We're gonna weeb out. Me and James are actual proper weebs, okay? He's gonna be the first weeb in Parliament, guys.
Yay.
Give it up to him, eh?
That's a bold statement. But
Hey,
thank you for having me.
Nah,
Guys,
man.
Vera, big thanks to James. James, plug yourself quickly. Tell them where they can find you, everything, what you want them to do, what you want
Follow
to
me
do.
on socials. Like I said, I'm offering a really fun campaign. Plus, my manifesto will be out soon, so you guys can see what I'll actually do if I'm elected. And if you don't know who to vote for, I'm your guy. Remember, we've had worse.
Yes.
Mela, min-naħa tagħna nixtieq ningrazzja l-sponsors tagħna li huma Planet Console, ħanut ma nistax ngħid fejn hu ħanut il-ġdid għax għadu kif għalaq il-ħanut hu ħajftaħ ħanut ikbar ġdid coming soon. Sakemm ħareġ il-podcast jista' jkun fetħu ma għad ma rridx ngħid il-location għax għalli żomma secret tal-lista so mbagħad fil-każ nitfa' fejn hu l-location hawnhekk. Solo Caffe li ġabunna kafe li xrobtu waqajt nofsu mal-art imma grazzi ħafna tas-Solo Caffe. U passoltu jekk tridu titlu fil-Patreon tagħna għandna extra content in that. U aħna narawkom next time. Grazzi ħafna l-James. You dejjaqt iżob billum ħafna biex ikun taf. Xej.
Għadam saħtlek live.
Iva. Anyway,
Nah.
peace out guys. See you
you
next
guys.
time. Ciao.